Okay, welcome back. Let's talk a little bit about the mirror outlining controls. Most of the controls for outlining the mirror are available over here on the right-hand side. And to get a little bit more help, if you hover over this help widget, it will give you a little list of all the little functions that you can do for outlining. To begin with, you just try to find about the middle of the mirror, either on the left or the right-hand side, press the mouse button down, which I just did, and now start dragging it across to the other side. You can move it up and down to try to adjust where the middle of the mirror really is. And once you're satisfied with that, let go, and now you have a mirror outline. The other thing you can do is hold the Shift key down and move that outline around. Now I've moved it off quite a ways, but we have an undo and a redo stack. Control Z, which I'm just going to press now, Control Z, will do the undo, and Control Y will do the redo. So now I'll Control Z back. Now we have a mirror outline that might be pretty close, but it's hard to see, and so we'd like to zoom in to it. The scroll wheel on the mouse will let us zoom in, and so you move to a point you'd like to zoom to, and then just start scrolling in with the mouse key, the mouse scroll wheel. Well, we can see that the outline is a little bit lower than the real outline of the mirror. Let's go up to the top of it and see, and it's a little bit lower than the mirror there as well. So let's move it up using the up button over here in the tools. Pressed it once, twice, 3 times. I'm going to go back and look at the bottom one because I don't think it was, well, it's still off a bit. So press it up, up, up. Now the outline of the mirror is about in the middle of the outline line itself. So let's go look at the top. And it looks like it might be about right. One of the things we can do is make this outline dimmer by going to the Configuration, Preferences, and here is the opacity, and let's make it opacity about 22 and apply. And now we can kind of see how the edge of the mirror appears in the middle of the outlining line. Seems to look pretty good to me. Let's go check the left and right pieces. We go down to the middle of the mirror, look at the left side. It looks close to me, but it looks like the outline might be a little bit to the left. Let's confirm by looking at the right-hand side. Can't quite tell. Let's unhide the outline, hide it, and we can flip it back on and off. Oh, I can definitely see that the outline is a little bit too far left, so now we'll click on the right button a couple of times. Let's go back and hide it, unhide. It's really close. Over to the right side, hide, and unhide. I think it needs to go to the left a little bit. Back to the right. I might be really close to about as best as I can do. Let's check the top and bottom ones. They're close, but I think expanding the outline 1 or 2 clicks, 1 click with the plus button, and I think we're about there. Let's zoom out. And now make it more opaque to make it better visible. Zoom in again. I think we're pretty close to being right. At this point, we can click Done, and the program will actually crop the outline, all the background away, and leave only crop down to a few pixels away from the outline. Let's take a look. You can also crop it using this button, but you don't have to. This will do it for us as well. And there it is, all cropped, I think in pretty nice shape. Let's talk a little bit about the other controls here. We can save this outline if we wanted to, and it will be given the name of the igram with the extension of .oln. I have already done it, so I'm not going to bother doing that. And we could read the outline much the same way, and we can delete the outline. So let's try what happens if we delete the outline. Whoop, it goes away. And at that point, you can't bring it back with a Control Z, but because I had saved it, let's go read it back in. Okay, the outline now is back on the image. That's about all I wanted to talk about, so I hope you've found this video educational and helpful. Goodbye.